My novel Khewra, an innocent soul raised in the embrace of the Salt Range, Pakistan. Episode 7. Chapter 1. Forced. Looking towards the salt mine associated with the name Khewra, and felt a gust of wind. Taking a deep breath, he walked forward, a gentle smile spreading across his lips. Sensing the visitors' eagerness, he understood their silent questions. He advised everyone to keep their voices low and pray in their hearts. Then, pointing towards the salt, he said, "Look, it is the same for everyone. Like humans, although its colors are different, the taste is one. And remember, having come here, this salt knows no distinction of caste, color, or creed. It heals everyone's wounds. This is also the message and mission of our Khewra. All humans are equal." Then, based on his experience, he gave them all good news. "Yes, she will come tonight," he whispered. "But listen. Do not disturb Khewra." He then proceeded towards the entrance of the mine. In a little while, it seemed as if his presence dissolved into the 7 colored lights emerging from the salt rocks. Only the fragrance of his flowers and the echo of his secrecy remained, which astonished all those present. Seeing the influx in number of people, it dawned on me that Khewra's salt mine had become a Tirthastan. On one hand, I realized that although she was physically a small, innocent girl, nature had bestowed upon her such a spiritual status that she was rightly called my Khewra, appearing as the mother and refuge of all. On the other hand, my curiosity grew. Who was that old man? And where had he come from? I had done years of research on the Pothahar Plateau and the Salt Range. But the appearance of this character had now posed a new question. In that moment, I vowed to liberate the centuries of history and stories trapped within these salt walls, including Khewra's own. Now, just as Uncle Noor had said that a price must be paid, I decided that I would not return to the foreign land, but would instead remain in these mines, mountains, jungles, and wildernesses of the Salt Range to complete Khewra's story. For I felt that traveling abroad and increasing the distance would not achieve the singular focus necessary to access Khewra's spirit. That access would only be possible if I abandoned the foreign land and dedicated myself to the welfare of all humanity and the laborers, or to improving the mine's environment in alignment with Khewra's spiritual mission. My own covenant had now become not worldly but a spiritual bargain. In any case, the Pothahar Plateau has been the land of gurus and Sufis since ancient times, owing to its mystery and spirituality. It is established that good souls and their virtues never die. A folktale famous in this region for ages is associated with my Khewra. It is told repeatedly in the village courtyards where farmers gather every evening, and at festivals where the stories are recounted to the tune of music or instruments. Various references suggest that she was once the heartbeat of Rajbag and its inhabitants. She was growing up in an atmosphere of love, sincerity, compassion, truth, and romance, but destiny had prepared a different plan for her. I heard from people that she is lost in the salt caverns. That is why her purity now glimmers like stars in the veins of the mine. Many believe she was a guardian and protective spirit who only appeared on the night of the full moon. Others felt that the cool breeze coming from inside the mine was a sign of her breathing. Some whispered that my Khewra was also human. Born in the famous Rajbag of Talajaraj, her story has always remained incomplete, and many have departed this world in this very quest and pursuit. Whatever the truth may be, people of every age and generation continue to come here seeking her, all hoping for a glimpse of Khewra. Following the incident that happened with Khewra, the land of Talajaraj appears sorrowful and impelling. The spiritual light inside the mine enchants humans, people. Looking at the waters of the lakes inside the mine, believe them to be the silently flowing tears of Khewra, where the tears of many other oppressed people have also gathered. That is why the salty water of the lakes also contains the bitterness of patience. In fact, they represent the continuous injustices that occurred to Khewra's family and all vulnerable humans. The sound of their suppressed sobs can be heard in whispers. Then, when the water of the tears collected in these lakes falls down the mountain as a messenger of sorrow for the whole world, its cry of oppression manifests as a lament of mourning. This water then joins the flow of the stream, traveling with the river to merge not only with the oceans but to become absorbed into this vast universe. Continues. Krauts. Lethod by Mozorda de Furchen Bot. Du be. Yui.